I don't have that much of a problem with two people dining. I know that these restrictions are in place ultimately for the greater good of Singaporeans.
Personally, I feel that dining for two is sufficient.
Given this situation, given this whole pandemic, I feel that, okay, for now, I feel that it's a necessary option for us to progress further.
Yeah, I think dining for two is enough. If I wanted to eat more, I think I just eat at home.
To me, I feel that dining in for two is more than enough, as we do not want the COVID-19 case to spike up even more than it is now.
Yes, to curb the spread of the virus, and also we should be patient as we can still order takeaway and dine at the comfort of our own homes.
I think that dining for two people is enough for me. I'm okay with it.
Personally, I have nothing against these restrictions. Dining in up to two people only isn't the end of the world.
Yes, I think dining in groups of two is enough because we can still support the F&B businesses by opting for takeaways if we are in a bigger group.
I think that it's okay because it's good enough that we are actually allowed to dine in already, so we shouldn't take it for granted and complain about the number of people allowed and stuff,
I feel that dining with two person is enough for now. We also must follow the government rules so that we can fight this COVID thing together.
I understand that this is a measure that we all have to take to go back to our old way of living.
I don't think that it's a big deal.
I feel that dining in for two is not enough, especially for people with bigger friend groups. However, I feel that given the current situation, it's better to have these kind of measures in place.
I feel like it's a reasonable amount of two packs. I think it's reasonable.
If I were to go out with my family or friends, then I think we can't sit together, so that might be an issue.
I think a lot of families who dine out obviously come in more than twos.
Some families have 5 people, and dining in for two is the whole family can't dine in together.
No, as a family, we cannot dine out together or celebrate special occasions outside.
No, not for me, because I have a family of 5. So, which two is invited to go out?
I feel that the only problem with the 2 pax dining rule is what problem it can cause for maybe families of little kids and also families with odd number of members.
So for me personally, I feel that it could be counterproductive because on a social setting, we're still allowed to socialize in groups of 5. And obviously, if you want to dine in, you want to be with your group of friends.
When you want to go with your friends, usually it's in a big group, and if you were to go with just one person, you will feel outcasted to the other people in the group.
We can go out in a group of 5 now, so it's kind of weird if we go out as a group of 5, but we are only able to sit 2 by 2 by 1. Not very fun to just eat with one person.
I think it kind of sucks out. So we have friends to eat, but we cannot sit together.
I don't really have one person particular to go out. I have a lot of cannot say I have a lot of friends, but I have quite a few friends, and I have groups of 3, groups of 5. So it's not very nice when there's a odd person sitting out.
2 people dining outside, I think it's not enough because usually older people have quite a number of kids. So the kids cannot actually join. It's quite a pity.
To me, 2 doesn't really make much sense because we can go in groups of 5, but then only 2 can dine in at the same place.
I think it's a bit redundant because a lot of us are in groups of 5, and then when we go out, it doesn't really make sense because we're already together in a group.